How is 90% of the supermarkets food that's not actually edible? I did go vegan, which I do think was a big part of actually me waking up in the first place, but I was a junk food vegan and all I ate was shit, like pure crap. Never I ate any fruit or vegetables or anything, sugar, I drank alcohol, I smoked loads of weed. I just wasn't looking after my health. And so I have been there too. That's why I understand what it's like, because food in particular, especially junk food, it feels good temporarily because it numbs you. It numbs you to your emotions. It stimulates like 3 different pleasure centers at the same time. So because junk food has fat, it has sugar in, and fat, sugar and carbs or something like that. So it's got these 3 things in that make your brain like feel like, oh, that is so good. But it's a temporary trick because they put this in junk food on purpose so that you become addicted to it and it feels so good. And because wheat, refined carbohydrates, they are opioids, and your brain reacts in the same way as if it's literally just had an opioid, which is a hardcore drug. So it numbs you. You can't feel the energy realm. You won't be aware if you've got bad spells on you. Your consciousness is like sleepy and a bit dull and a bit stupid. When I went raw, which was a massive part of my spiritual awakening, like I was a junk food vegan, someone introduced me to raw and they said if you want to heal quickly and like really progress on your spiritual journey, then try going raw for 4 months. And I never thought I could do it because I loved like the fake meat sausage rolls and I loved pizzas, and I just, anything beige, I loved it. So there was just no way I thought I could do raw. But I managed to just for 4 months. The guy said to me, do it for 4 months so your body heals, and then if you hate it, go back to your normal ways after that. And it's literally 4 months of your life to try something that could really heal your body. So I did manage to do it, and I never thought I would, but I did. And then now I've just been raw ever since. And there's been times when I've gone back to eating junk food, and when I tell you, you feel so shit after. You get like spots breaking out in your skin. You literally, like, your consciousness goes stupid. It's like someone's put a like heavy, stupid layer over your brain. It's like brain fog almost. You can't even think straight. And once you really notice the difference between, you know, going back and forth, you can then see the differences night and day on how different, on how the food that we eat affects us and changes us so much, because food is mood. And if you go raw, or even start eating well, if you eat whole foods, yeah, it's crazy, because you'll go into Tesco or you'll go to the supermarket and literally you'll just walk around the fruit and veg aisle a few times, and then you'll go to any other aisle and you can't eat anything from any of the other aisles. They've either got sugar in, they've got milk in, they've got refined carbohydrates in. It's crazy. You're like, how is 90% of the supermarkets food that's not actually edible? It's not natural. It's all like processed and man-made. And think about it this way, like the people who own the food companies, they own the medical industry. If we were all healthy and well, the medical industry wouldn't exist. They wouldn't be able to spend make so much money off all the medication we rely on. And in terms of spirituality, we wouldn't have the light and the power and the strength within us to, you know, be aware that God exists, to be aware we've got our angels and spirit guides, to be aware that this is our earth, this is our plane, this is our life, and this is our game. And so we can take back control of this game and live bliss. We can live heaven on earth. But if we find that light and power within ourselves, and when we face our demons and our shadow, rather than suppressing them through getting drugged up on junk food and stuff, then wow, so much would change. This earth would change. The people who used to be in power and used to feed off our energy wouldn't be able to stay here anymore, or the demons wouldn't be able to stay here anymore. We'd have no pain, no suffering or anything, because there'd just be too much light. This is what's happening anyway, because we're ascending our kundalini, we're ascending our energy, and we're ascending the whole of humanity and the earth up to the higher planes. We're bringing heaven to earth, and it always starts through healing yourself first.